Hey, what's going on, everyone? So I just got done watching the EA E3 press conference, and man, there was a lot of cool things to talk about. Starting off, so we're just gonna go ahead and go through the whole summary, so that way you guys don't have to go ahead and watch the conference if you don't want to. First off, EA started off the conference by just showing a montage of kind of everything they were going to talk about. It was really well done, good editing, and then they went straight ahead and talked about the Battlefield 5 player mode. Multiplayer mode, and they started showing more of the classes, what each character is gonna look like. They actually showed that tanks are gonna be able to rip through buildings, so players aren't gonna really be able to hide from tanks. I don't know how that's gonna go. I am eager to find out though, because that looked amazing. Just seeing the tank rip open that building like it was butter. It was amazing. And they announced that there is going to be no loot boxes for Battlefield 5, along with no premium pass, so you won't have to pay for anything. And along with that, they actually also released that there will be a Royale mode, but more information on that is coming out later this year. So they are going to go ahead and come out with a Battle Royale mode for Battlefield 5. The rumors are true. They stated that they're going to try and kind of blend it with, so that way you can get a Battlefield field to, their own Battle Royale mode, of course. They showed off some of the Nordly War story mode, and that just looked amazing. It looked really well done. I'm definitely looking forward to it after seeing all that. So you guys should really be looking forward to it. It looks like they're doing it really good justice there. Then after that, they announced the FIFA 19. They showed some gameplay on it, and then they introduced the Champions League, along with some improved gameplay. They didn't talk much about it. They showed the gameplay. It looked really well, and then they did state that you can expect FIFA 19 to come out in September of 2018. On top of that, they announced that you can actually try out the free FIFA World Cup gameplay. That's actually available now on your PS4 and Xbox One, PC, wherever the FIFA games are. They're offering it now. So if you guys want to give it a try, that'd be totally cool with them. And then after that, Andrew Wilson, CEO, popped up on stage, and he started talking about EA Cloud Streaming. They have Origin Access, and then they're now introducing Origin Access Premier, which is kind of their own streaming service for their video games. And they said that later this year they're going to try it out. If you get the Origin Access Premier, you can actually go ahead and you'll have access to all the games coming out, such as Madden 19, FIFA 19, NBA, Battlefield 5. It looks like Anthem 2. So they said that if you wanted to try it out, they're going to have a free trial during this weekend. So you guys might want to look it up if you are interested. It looks pretty promising. It looks interesting. And then they introduced Vince Zampella from Respawn, and they didn't show any gameplay. They didn't show a teaser or anything, but it caught my interest, and I know I'm super excited for it. Vince Zampella, he's talked about his new game that the Respawn will be working on, called Jedi Fallen Order, where you'll hint spoilers, get to play as a Jedi. That looks all interesting. And then they did go ahead and they didn't show any teaser trailers or nothing, but they did state that Jedi Fallen Order will take place between episodes 3 and 4, and the estimated time of arrival, they didn't give no official date, but it is estimated to come out next year during the holidays of 2019. After that, they got on stage and showed more a Star Wars Battlefront 2. They apologized for everything. They said that they weren't, they thought they were going with a running start, but they messed up. They're taking a huge overhaul to the system. They're unleashing new modes to the game, and they will be delving into the Clone Wars finally. So that looks really cool. I'm really excited for that. They announced some characters that they haven't shown no gameplay, but they announced that they're gonna bring General Grievous to the game, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Count Dooku, Anakin Skywalker. All those heroes were announced, and they said that they will be finally bringing them into the game. I'm really looking forward to that. Finally, that's something that all the fans have been asking for. They even stated it in the conference that they know that that's something the fans have been wanting, so they're finally going to give it to them. And then we go to the EA Originals, where they showed some of the indie games that EA funds, and they unveiled Unravel 2. It's not how like Unravel 1 was, where you would just Yarny by himself. Yarny has a friend now, and it's always their strings are linked together to symbolize, you know, friendships coming across each other's lives, and, you know, kind of helping each other stitch their yarns and stuff. It looked really good. So now it's a co-op game. It's a co-op game. 2 characters are always together. Even if you don't have a friend with you, you're always gonna be helped. You're always gonna have the Yarny friend. They promise to make the game more challenging, whether solo or co-op. And the craziest information from all of that is it's actually available now. If you go into your stores, if you go into the online stores and stuff, you can get the game right now if you wanted to, which I know as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm probably going to go onto the store myself and buy it because I liked Unravel 1. Then, after that, EA was proud to announce a new indie game called Sea of Solitude, or as they like to pronounce it, SOS. SOS follows a young girl called Katie who becomes a monster, and she has to kind of figure out what's going on, why she became a monster, and she's thrown into this whole world where everyone's is a monster. There's a huge fish in the water that you have to figure out what's going on. It looks beautiful. The game looks awesome. I am looking forward to it. That game is actually coming out early of 2019. No official date yet, but guys, keep an eye out for Sea of Solitude or SOS, however they want to pronounce it. Then they did show some commercials for NBA Live 19 and Madden 19. They didn't talk much about it, but they did show some gameplay. The games look great. Everything around it looks awesome. So if you're a huge sports fan, keep your eyes out for those. Then EA actually announced a new mobile game where it's called Command & Conquer's Rivals. It's a new tactical type game. They showed 2 people playing the game on stage. You have to control the bases. You have to try and control the bases and shoot missiles at the other opponent's base after building your armies up. If you want to try out the game, you can go ahead and try it out, because if you're an Android phone user, because Android phone holders can get the pre-alpha game right now. It looks pretty good, actually. I like the look of it. For it being a phone game, I don't play a whole lot of phone games, but that, for a tactical game, that looked interesting compared to everything else. It looked really different from all the current, you know, tactical games out there. Then, finally, we get to the big one, guys. The one that everyone wanted. I know I was super excited. I've been waiting for it. They know everyone's wanted it too, because at the beginning of the conference, they teased it with this little opener that everyone thought was going to open it up at first. I thought I did. But they show finally Anthem, and Anthem showed some different suits and monsters, or javelins as they're called. The suits are called javelins, and they showed off what looks to be like 4 different mech suits. So you get the 4 different suits. You get the Ranger, the Colossus, the Interceptor, and Storm. They talked more on Ranger and Colossus. They didn't show a whole lot for Interceptor or Storm. Ranger is kind of a more, it's kind of a more ground medium, averaged out suit, while Colossus is this big tank. It has all the big weapons. It can just wipe out the bigger enemies, like no problem. They showed that the environment is actually going to be a shared environment for all the players, so that way when your friends show up, if it's raining on your game, it's going to be raining on theirs. When you hop on, if your friend's already playing the game and you hop on and it's sunny, it's going to be sunny in their game, of course. That all looked amazing. The gameplay looks awesome. Every trailer they used was in-game footage, so far it doesn't look like it's going to let you down. When they were talking about it, they said that it was supposed to be designed to add more story for years. But the way they have it set up is that they can just keep adding story to the game, which that sounds really awesome. Then they did say that you can customize the javelins. You don't actually have to pick a certain javelin. You can use each suit, but you can customize them to however you want. And then there won't be any loot boxes in the games. You can buy customizable, cosmetics and stuff like that. But as for loot boxes and all that random stuff, there will be none of that, they said in the game, which is really awesome. I mean, I don't mind purchasing a nice looking cosmetic, but the whole thing of it being a random thing, I'm glad they're not going about that route. They did, like I said, they showed more gameplay footage, and then on top of that, I didn't see this coming, but they actually gave a release date. So Anthem is actually expected, the launch date is set for February of 22nd, 2019, and that's how they actually chose the end of the convention, the conference. That was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good conference in all. Everything, they did a lot of this is out now, this is out now. They did it for FIFA, they did it for Yarny, Apple II, they did it for the phone game if you're an Android user. The conference was good, guys. If you want to know more, then stay tuned, because tomorrow they will be talking about Microsoft's press conference, and I will get that out as soon as possible. This has been Lazy Reyes. Stay tuned, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please like, subscribe, hit that little bell, and we'll see you tomorrow.